You're very welcome back, and we are greeted with a beautiful sunrise here. It's about 7:15 in the morning, Sunday the 14th of April. And of course we're here for four-wheel drive at round one of the BRCA 110th Offroad Nationals for 2024. Big thanks to the sponsors as always, who are Schumacher Speedworks Model Tune, Rude Bits, FF Racing, SEMCS and Briefcase Graphics. Brain freeze there for a second. Quite a lot to remember. Now, the Robin Hood Raceway team have been very busy, but not very busy for very long. This only took a few moments. A brand new layout for four-wheel drive. Let's just have a quick look and then we'll take a closer look. So down the straight, tight keyhole chicane. Is there a straight line? I don't believe so. Certainly isn't a straight line at speed. That's going to be tight. Drop down past race control, back over the berm. Hairpin. Oh, nasty lump as you approach the tabletop in front of the rostrum. So, bump into jump. And then be quite worried about corner cutting here. Are people going to jump and end up on the wrong side of the white? I don't know. Anyway, it's just take it easy. Try and use the sort of conical shape of the corner as much as you can, and pop over and down into the bomb hole. Straightforward enough. Up to the right and long sort of double apex hairpin back. Then you have a chicane. There's no straight line through that. Coming back towards us. Tabletop into right and left. And then quite a nasty bumpy section. You want to be right in there by the hose before you drop down and straight away fire back up out of this hole here. So you need to get down and up neat as possible. Don't roll the car over and don't hit that pipe on the way back out. There's a lot going on. Then around the concrete marker, right up the banking and back down into a chicane before you come back onto the straight. Let's get a closer look. So here we are down the straight. You've a little bit of banking in your favour. It's always fast in here. You can see by the shine on the Astro, but now you've got to get tightened up. Try and get into the apex here and punch it through. And at speed, that's not so easy. Now you're off camber into this left-hander. And again, punch it down over these bumps. And then under where race control is. Straightforward enough. Everyone's used to this. Climb the berm and don't get too much air. So up, get it back down on the ground, kick it down. Long left hand hairpin. Now this is where, for me, this is where it starts to get interesting, because you're coming in here at speed. You have a bump just here, which can be navigated around. Then you've got a significant one here that's definitely going to put the car up in the air. So you've got to jump here. You've got to get it back down. Then fire it into the tabletop. And get it landed on the top of the tabletop and settled in time to put a wheel on the concrete to use the berm on the exit. To get all that. So you might see a bit better now the sun's the other way. We're coming in here. We have to hit this. It's just, you're not going to go around it. Keep the car on the ground. Get the car turned. Get jumped up onto the hairpin. Get it down in here, right up against the concrete. Then use all that negative camber to carry speed and then fire it out. And if that goes to plan, you should carry your jump all the way down to this apex. If it doesn't go to plan, you've got a few extra lumps and bumps to deal with. So it's really, it's quite important you get that right. That's a technical section. Then we're down into the bomb hole. Everyone used to this. Sump in the bottom, bit of a bump, it's okay. Back up. Smooth running into this long hairpin. It's going to open Had to go around. Then fire through. So it's a straight line. I don't fancy it. It's too hard to see from the rostrum. I think this is just one of those things. Avoid it. Avoid getting into trouble. Left-hander. This right-hander. Stay in. Use the camber. Don't go wide. Go wide, you lose a lot of time. Stay in. Punch down again. And left. And I'd like to, very, very technical section from all the way from just in front of the rostrum all the way around there. I think very technical. Stay tight to the hose. Turn in. What happens here? Very hard to say. If you're too tight, the car is going to land at kind of a 45-degree angle, and you run the risk of putting it over. So maybe the slightest bit wide, just a foot off the apex, on smoother ground, get her turned nice and tight, and fire up the hill, aiming for the concrete dot over there. And that way, hopefully, you land somewhere around here, and you can carry speed then down into this dot, which from the rostrum looks huge. From here I can see really you can use right up until the hose. Just don't touch the hose. You can use the dot if you want to get in there. Then you have a bit of banking, which will aid you in punching it down into this left hand hairpin, which isn't really hairpin, it's more of a chicane. So we're just going to turn now, getting the power down. Everyone's super eager, 4-wheel drive, all that traction, get the power down. Don't see any issues. Just turn in, just turn around and get going. That is it. Yeah, technical, fast. Somebody said it was a layout they hadn't used in a long time at Robin Hood. Maybe coming out of the bomb hole and turning right is something that they haven't done ever before. Certainly nobody from the current crew can remember doing it, but that doesn't mean it was never done. Looking forward to seeing Johnny Skidmore today. Let's see how he gets on. Some people saying, oh, he'd be lucky to make the A. Some people saying, let's see what he does over those jumps. The guy is very, very good in the air. He could be the man to catch all day. We don't know. Looking forward to seeing that. He certainly has the equipment to do it and the skill. So let's see what happens. Okay, look, there you go. Beautiful morning. A lot nicer than yesterday evening. Fantastic scenes here yesterday, seeing Neil Cragg win. There was almost a standing ovation for him when he received his trophy. I think it was all a bit emotional. The rain came down yesterday evening. No rain forecast for today yet. It's patchy showers in the area, but nothing that's going to hold play here. Enjoy the finals and enjoy the news, and please like and subscribe if this is your sort of thing. We won't annoy you with useless info. We'll try and bring you the good stuff. Talk to you later.